What's up guys, welcome back to another video. It's Christmas morning, we're at the gym here, it's early, 5 a.m. and today I'm gonna be giving you my top 5 tips for training while traveling. With that said, we're gonna hit this quick upper body workout this morning before we get on to Christmas, and that's actually gonna bring us to our bonus tip today, which is to get up early before all the festivities, before all the friends and family. That way you can get your workout in and then get straight to the rest of your day, be completely present with your family, and not be stressed about when you're gonna work out, how you're gonna eat around the workout, and stuff like that. Like I said, that was a bonus tip, so there are 5 more tips. So let's get into this workout and we'll get into the rest of the tips on how to train while traveling. So tip number 1, or 2 at this point with the bonus tip, is to plan ahead and pack all of the gear that you're gonna need to train. So about 2 weeks ago, I planned all my workouts that I was gonna do and packed all the gear that I needed, got my wrist strap, and have all the rest of my gear in my bag. This is gonna both force you to plan ahead so you know what you're doing, and it's also gonna ensure you're not left without a piece of gear that you need, like a lifting belt, like running shoes, like a windbreaker, if you are coming to a cold area like we did. That way you are prepared while you're gone, because the schedule is normally hectic while you're gone, and so making sure you have all your gear and workouts planned ahead is definitely key. So for me, that looks like all my lifting gear, all my running gear, and my cold weather gear, just in case the weather turns, since we are farther north. What's up guys, I hope you're enjoying this video. Real quick, I know it's the new year. If you've got New Year's goals that you really want to hit, but you're not quite sure how, I definitely have something that's gonna help you. Right now I'm running a New Year's deal on one-on-one coaching. It's 40% off, so if you've ever been interested on one-on-one coaching, you get 40% off your first month if you sign up this month. I have a link in the description for a free consult call. This call does not mean you have to get coaching if you just want to get some visibility on what you should be doing. I love talking to people, so definitely don't feel bad. If you're not quite sure if coaching is right for you, or if you just need a little bit of help, definitely book a call through the link below. At the very least, you'll walk away with clarity on what you should do next, and at the most, we'll bring you on as a one-on-one athlete and we'll get on to crush our hybrid goals. If you know one-on-one coaching isn't for you, but you're interested in having some guidance, I do have a training group that I program for every week called Hybrid. I'll put that link below, the link to book a call. Hybrid is a training group designed to increase your strength, endurance, hypertrophy, and power, really just increase all of the hybrid components. It's really designed to get you generally ready to crush your hybrid goals, and you actually have the ability to message me in the app. So what a lot of people do is they'll jump in the app and they will do the training for a few months and really get generally prepared, and then message me about their specific goal that they're getting ready for, and I will give them guidance on how to structure the program to meet their goals. That way they're able to get generally very fit, and then we're able to bring them really honed in to their goals. At the end of the day, it's not quite as customized as one-on-one coaching. You don't get quite the level of support, but you do still get some guidance, and it is a much cheaper option. So if you're interested in that, definitely check that out through the link below. There's a 7-day free trial, so you can sign up for 7 days risk-free and see if the program fits you. That said, let's get back into the video. All right guys, tip number 2 is to plan ahead for where you're gonna train. As you can see behind me here, I planned on a gym to go to. I got this nice small town gym here that's 24-hour access, so I was able to come here on Christmas morning. My dad goes here, so I was able to get in with his key fob. I got a membership before I even came, about a few weeks before I called around. So that's tip number 2 is to make sure you plan not only your gyms, but also your running routes or cycling routes or anything that you're doing if you need a pool to swim, because that's gonna ensure that you have as minimal downtime as possible and you're not stuck trying to find where you should go train when you're trying to enjoy time with family, enjoy the holidays, stuff like that. So definitely call around a few weeks before you leave, see if the gym you're gonna go to has 24-hour access or not, because that's a big bonus of the gyms here. With that said, I'm gonna go enjoy Christmas and some food and unplug for the day. Stick around for tip number 3, which will be up right now. Tip number 3, or 4, if you count that bonus tip, is to set realistic goals. So I know the holidays are a time of busyness, time of seeing loved ones, and so if you try to plan to train as much as you normally would have, you're setting yourself up for failure, for disappointment, and to beat yourself up. So for me, I plan to have less time to train and less time to kind of recover, because I'm gonna be traveling, gonna be seeing friends, family, going new places, probably getting less sleep than normal, so I reduce my training volume as such. I don't completely cut it out, and I still keep some intensity and a good amount of volume, but I definitely don't expect to be able to do the same amount of intensity or volume as I would normally back home. You have to strike your own balance between being disciplined, exercising because it's good for you, because it's good for your goals and brings value to your life, and pulling back enough to enjoy the rest of life. So this kind of goes along with the bonus tip I said earlier at the start of the video, which is get up earlier. Get up earlier when you can, get up earlier because you're disciplined, but don't only get 2 or 3 hours of sleep because you're disciplined enough to train. Yes, you might feel like an animal, you might feel like, oh, nothing can stop me, and that's great, but that's not sustainable. That could lead to injury or burnout, or just feeling horrible the rest of the day and not being able to be completely present with your loved ones or doing the activities that you're doing with friends, family. And tip number 4 is nutrition and hydration. So on holidays, it's really easy to forego nutrition and hydration because you're focused on other things. You're focused on family, you're focused on travel, all the other things that take up our time. And it's really easy to forget to drink water, to forget to bring electrolytes, to forget to bring any long run or long cycle energy that you need, like goos, like gels, any of that stuff. And as such, your workout suffers because you're not properly fueled, you're not properly hydrated. So the goal is to pay attention to this stuff enough, that way your workouts don't suffer and your health doesn't suffer, but not so much that you feel restricted, that you feel like you can't pay attention or time to friends and family and all of the fun holiday stuff that we like to do. Or if you're just traveling to see somebody that you haven't seen in a long time, obviously you want to focus on that and not really feel super stressed out about what you're going to eat, how much you're going to drink, all of that stuff. So the takeaway here is to make sure that you plan your water intake, your electrolyte intake, that way you're not dehydrated, and that you bring along any intra-workout nutrition that you need. Otherwise, generally when you're traveling, it's not hard to just make sure you get enough calories. Making sure you get enough protein might be a little difficult. I like to have at least 1 protein shake every day while I'm traveling, just to make sure I'm getting, more protein than I maybe would be if, I eat the pizza that we order or something like that. But at the end of the day, just putting a little bit of effort into our nutrition and hydration while we're traveling can free us up to not worry about it the rest of the time and to have good workouts when we're able to get them in
in the limited time that we might have while we're traveling. That way our workout is not also a point of stress for the day, and it's just a point where we can escape and enjoy ourselves and then get back to our loved ones and the things that are most important to us.
All right, what's up guys? The fifth and final tip on how to train while traveling is around motivation. So it can be really hard to train while traveling, as we've already established. I did mention how you have to have realistic expectations, and that still is a point here. However, once you've had those realistic expectations, once you've taken the time to create a training plan that you know you can follow, you have to be motivated and disciplined in order to show up every day. For example, today I had a lot of family commitments, so I had to get up at 4 a.m. to go to the small town gym and lift, and that was difficult. I did not want to do that in the moment, but I did plan accordingly. The workout wasn't as long as normal, and I did know I could get it in. I just had to be motivated, had to be disciplined really. I wasn't motivated when I woke up, but I had to be disciplined to get up and get in the gym and do it anyways. That way I could get back and have the rest of the day and be fully present and not be stressed about the fact that I missed my workout and I felt I had to make it up. That said, thank you guys for sticking around. I really appreciate it, and I hope you had a great holiday and a great New Year's, and I will see you guys in the next video.